is time for the Oh Wow moment, brought to you by the Gloria and Roger Jones Children's Center for Science and Technology. And joining me this morning, wait, it's not Mr. Ralph. This is Angelo. Good morning, Angelo.
Good morning, Madonna. It's really nice to be here.
I'm glad to see you. What a surprise.
I know, it's always exciting when I get to come. I don't get to come very often,
I know,
but
right?
when I do, it's always really exciting. And
Well,
I try and bring something a little different.
Yes, well, definitely different. Okay, I'll say that. But when you walked in this morning, you know, of course I'm expecting Mr. Ralph.
Right.
And then I see you, and you're carrying a sewing machine.
You don't see these very often.
Heck no.
No, and especially a guy carrying one too. And listen, there's a stereotype out there.
I wasn't going to go there.
I was in a place looking for fabric and things. I won't mention the name of the store, but
Okay.
I was looking at things, and someone came up to me and said, "Who are you shopping for today?"
No.
And I said, "I'm shopping for myself." And she was sort of like, "Oh, okay."
Well, you know.
But there's a I was looking at
You're
sewing
right.
machine parts, and I don't know. I guess it's there.
And it is a stereotype, you know, that women are the ones that do sewing, but many of the best tailors are men. I mean, and that's true. Now, an oh wow moment. I'm just saying, Angelo, how can we make an oh wow moment out of sewing?
Well, let me tell you.
Okay.
So I'm really here to talk about our Inspireworks exhibit hall. It's a new exhibit hall at Oh Wow. And the Inspireworks exhibit hall is all about kids making things with real stuff, with real materials. So we encourage families to come down, and what they do is it's a time for them to kind of create things, to be creative, to be curious. And one of the programs that I run down there is the sewing machine.
What?
So the sewing machine is it's kind of weird to say, but with young kids and with young adults, it's kind of a dying
Yes, it is.
craft. And so it's something that I really enjoy doing. It's something my grandma taught me how to do when I was younger.
Wow.
I brought her old sewing box here today. I kind of keep it as a little nostalgic thing.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Angelo, I'm going to just say for my brother who is watching, and this is funny that it's his brother, my brother, Teely, we've got one of these in our house.
Is that right?
We've got an exact box just like this. And we've got an old, well, I'm saying in our house, in our old family homestead, we've got one of the old sewing machines.
Is that right?
Yes, and there is a box just like that in our house.
I have her old sewing machine and I use
What's
it.
up with that? Angelo?
It's a lot of fun. I do all the sewing in my house. I make curtains. I make bags. It's a lot of fun.
You are awesome, man.
Yeah, it's really fun and it's really easy too.
Okay.
So it's something that kids come in and I teach them how to use the sewing machine, and they come away with a quality item.
Wow, that's interesting.
But the main thing is that they're working with their hands.
Okay.
Right? They're away from the video games. They're away from screens and technology.
They're doing something physical.
This is a piece of technology from our past that is like such a I want to use pun or anything, but it's woven into what we are.
Woven into our society.
So and to kind of piggyback on what you mentioned earlier about this kind of renewal in Youngstown.
Yes.
Something that Oh Wow's wants to be a part of is this maker renewal, right?
Yes.
Youngstown's this area that's known for industry and for building things and making things.
Manufacturing.
Manufacturing, exactly. That's the goal of the Inspireworks Lab.
Okay.
That's the mission of the Inspireworks Lab.
Well,
and
America makes,
that's what we're pushing.
And I will say, I know that the Oh Wow Children's Center for Science and Technology, I'm so proud of Gloria and Roger Jones of what they have done to help us to get things started down there.
Absolutely.
America Makes, though, I knew that we hit the payload when the president mentioned Youngstown, Ohio, and America Makes in his speech on national TV. And I was like, hello, that's us. So we're making things.
We're
making
things
happen.
We're not just talking about it.
Right.
We're making things.
So are you going to sew something?
I can sew something. We're live here where I didn't know if we would have time to do any sewing. Do you sew at all? Do you want to learn a little bit on?
I took it in the 7th grade with Mrs. Rita Kravac in home economics when they taught it in school. But I'm sure you're the person. John tells me we've got about 3 minutes. What can you do?
3 minutes. I'm like halfway through a hem here.
A hem.
And so this is what a typical bag might look like.
Okay.
When you're making it at Oh Wow, it's just a real simple rectangle.
Okay.
And right now I got a hem started. I'm just finishing it up. And this will be the top part of the bag.
How about that?
Yeah, it's really something something simple, and then what happens is, we'll fold this, and then the kid will sew
Connect
down
that
this
together.
end, can connect that, and then we'll put a handle on it.
And
It'll
it's
come
a
out looking
bag.
something like this here.
What? Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't think of something like that.
Yeah, it's really simple. It's really easy. We're doing it. Inspireworks is open now at 2 o'clock on weekdays, and it's open at noon on weekends. And we have a variety of programming. Each month has a different theme, but you're working right next to a facilitator. Oh Wow has got a great staff. We've got a lot of dedicated educators that are in the Inspireworks lab. They're coming up with really great programming. Oh Wow, we really want to set ourselves apart from the Chuck E. Cheese's or the bounces around, right? They're all about entertainment, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But this is entertainment too.
This is entertainment, but it's also
way.
educational, and
Right.
we really want people to know that we're a serious educational institute in Youngstown.
And Angelo, you are nailing it right here. I mean, really, this is and that you have made such a nice even hem. I'm impressed
It's
with
pretty
you, young
good.
man. I'm impressed with you.
Madonna, listen, this bag here, this is for you.
What?
Yep, I made that for you. It's a gift from
Angelo,
Oh Wow.
thank
We just
you.
want to show our appreciation
Happy
for having us
birthday
on.
to me. I love it.
That was made at Oh Wow.
Wow. Oh wow.
At
even,
Oh Wow.
Even the zigzag?
Even the zigzag.
What?
Yeah, come down on a
you.
weekend. I'll show you how to do it.
Oh,
or a weekday.
Angelo, thank you for joining me this morning.
Absolutely.
You're the best.
I should come back more, right?
Yes. Bye,
We won't
Mr.
tell
Ralph.
Ralph. We won't tell Ralph.
Look at bye, Felicia. No, we'll say bye, Mr. Ralph. No, this is really great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And remember.